Hello everyone, this video is in response to the recent ruling of the Supreme Court of Kenya in matters regarding LGBTQ right of association. Even though in our constitution this is still illegal, homosexual acts are still illegal. And so it really doesn't make sense. So it's become actually a controversial issue on why they would be allowed to associate, yet their acts are termed criminal. So this does open a Pandora's box for other groups or other things that would be termed illegal, like pedophilia or terrorism. These people could meet, yes, they can associate, but their acts are illegal. So it really doesn't make sense. So this is something that I personally do not agree with, and also those in Kenya Christian Voice stand firmly against and say that it is not right. It has not been ruled right in this particular case. The other thing I want to say is that in our constitution, it is very clear in Article 45 that marriage is for two consenting adults of the opposite sex. So that is quite clear for everyone to see. Another point I want to put across is that all these organizations, all these LGBTQ plus organizations, are all donor funded. They're all funded from the West. There is no local funding that happens for these groups. So you can see where this is coming from. So what actually is the agenda behind all this? Why are they doing this? Why are they targeting also small children? Because this is going to affect our children. This is something that's going to be spreading into our schools. What is the big agenda behind all this? Because we know in the West, where all this money is coming from, it is legal and it is now compulsory in schools to teach about homosexuality. And it's all cushioned very nicely as love is love. That's the language they use. But this is not something that goes along with our African values, our African tradition, our African customs. So we really need to be careful what we are getting ourselves into. This is a slippery slope. So please beware. And also I want to mention this, especially to the clergy, whom I am grateful that they have come out so strongly against this. Whether it's the Muslims, the Christians, who other people of other faith, they've come out to strongly condemn this ruling because they know what it's going to do to our children. So what we want to say is this: the clergy, please talk about this on your pulpits. Talk about it. There is no time to hide anymore. You cannot put your heads in the sand anymore. I know this is not something that has been spoken about in Africa a lot. In the West, it has, not in Africa. But we haven't talked about it because it is a vice. It is not something that we advocate for. It's not something that we push for. So it is not something that goes along with our values. So it is not something that we've been talking so proudly about. But as it seems to be coming into our country, we need to talk about it. We need to engage teachers in schools. Our teachers, we need to talk to them about what is being taught in schools. If there is a school that such issues have been introduced, they need to say, how far has this been pushed? There have been books, there have been LGBT books being sold in bookshops, for children. You can imagine what effect that will have on the children. You need to engage the Sunday school teachers as well. Talk to the Sunday school teachers. If the schools can have a curriculum and it is followed, and this produces the kind of people we are, Sunday school also, the churches also can have curriculums. The pastors or members of the clergy, evangelists, they can involve the Sunday school teachers and know what the Sunday school teachers are actually teaching the children. I'm just calling it Sunday school bearing in mind that there are other people who celebrate Sabbath on a different date, but just allow me to use the word Sunday school for children when they go to church on their Sabbath day. So please engage those Sunday school teachers, write a curriculum, discuss what the children need to be taught. Talk about marriage being between a man and a woman. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to call sin sin. Call it for what it is. So I am proud of those clergy that have come out to strongly condemn this ruling of the Supreme Court. And I'm glad that you have put your foot down. And I pray that you continue with the same spirit. Don't relent. Don't let anybody tell you you're backward, you're uncivilized. If that is what it takes for you to keep your family safe from all the vices that are coming out from the West or alien traditions that don't go along with your belief system, so be it. Just that what you have been believing God for, keep going at it. Keep firm. Fight the good fight of faith, and God is surely gonna be on our side. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching, and keep strong. You soldiers of the cross, keep strong, and God bless you.